Welcome to Vintage Memories 1960s. Today, we're stepping back into the rugged world of the Rifleman, the iconic Western series that aired from 1958 to 1963. Set in the 1880s in the fictional town of North Fork, New Mexico, this show captured hearts with its blend of action, moral lessons, and the strong bond between a father and son. Do you remember Lucas McCain? The sharpshooting widower raising his young son in the Wild West? From intense showdowns to heartfelt family moments, The Rifleman was a staple of American television. How the stars of The Rifleman have changed over the years. From their unforgettable roles on the show to their lives today, the transformations of these actors are truly fascinating. Stay tuned as we explore their real names, ages, and how they've evolved since the series over 6 decades ago. Lucas McCain was portrayed by Chuck Connors, born on April 10, 1921, in Brooklyn, New York. Chuck Connors was 37 years old when he first took on the role of Lucas McCain in 1958. In the series, Lucas, known as the Rifleman, is a widowed rancher and skilled marksman raising his son, Mark, in North Fork. Renowned for his rapid-fire Winchester rifle, Lucas is a man of strong morals, often using his strength and wisdom to protect his community while teaching his son valuable life lessons. His towering presence, Connors stood at 6'5", and calm demeanor made him an iconic Western hero. Connors passed away on November 10, 1992, at the age of 71 due to lung cancer. His legacy as Lucas McCain remains a cornerstone of Western television.
Reasonable man. Mark's my boy, and no amount of lawyers or detectives are going to prove otherwise.
We'll see about that.
Look, Wingate.
Mark McCain, portrayed by Johnny Crawford, born on March 26, 1946, in Los Angeles, California. Johnny Crawford was 12 years old when he first appeared as Mark McCain in 1958. In The Rifleman, Mark is Lucas's young son, a curious and kind-hearted boy navigating life in the Wild West. His close relationship with his father forms the emotional core of the show, with Mark often learning lessons about courage, honesty, and responsibility. Crawford's natural charm and chemistry with Connors made their father-son dynamic unforgettable. Crawford passed away on April 29, 2021, at the age of 75, after battling Alzheimer's disease.
I wasn't really looking back, just remembering back.
Well, Mark,
Marshal Micah Torrance, played by Paul Fix, born on March 13, 1901, in Dobbs Ferry, New York. Paul Fix was 57 years old when he took on the role of Micah Torrance in 1958. In the series, Micah is the principled marshal of North Fork, a recovering alcoholic who becomes a close friend and ally to Lucas McCain. His wisdom and steady presence provide balance to the town's often chaotic events, and his mentorship of Lucas and Mark adds depth to the show. Fix's weathered appearance and gravitas made Micah a fan favorite. He passed away on October 14, 1983, at the age of 82 from kidney failure. His contribution to The Rifleman remains a highlight of his extensive career.
Mark, I reckon you found out you can't always believe everything you hear about famous people, eh?
I know, Micah, but don't you figure it's more fun if you do?
Millie Scott was portrayed by Joan Taylor, born on August 18, 1929, in Geneva, Illinois. Joan Taylor was 29 years old when she first appeared as Millie Scott in 1960. In The Moive, Millie is a kind and independent storekeeper in North Fork who develops a romantic relationship with Lucas McCain during seasons 3 and 4. Her strong-willed yet warm personality complements Lucas's stoic nature, adding a touch of romance to the show. Taylor's chemistry with Connors brought a new dynamic to the series. Millie remains a beloved character for her grace and strength. She passed away on March 4, 1987, at the age of 57 due to heart disease. Beyond The Rifleman, Taylor starred in films like Earth vs. The Flying Saucers, 1956, and later retired from acting to focus on writing and family.
Everywhere? Well, maybe it's... Oh, look, everybody, please. Look, I'm just getting settled here. I've got to make my inventory.
Lou Mallory, portrayed by Patricia Blair, born on January 15, 1933, in Fort Worth, Texas. Patricia Blair was 25 years old when The Rifleman began in 1958. Though she joined the cast later as Lou Mallory in 1962. In the series, Lou is a spirited Irish immigrant who runs a hotel in North Fork and becomes a love interest for Lucas in Season 5. Her fiery personality and business savvy make her a standout, often challenging Lucas while supporting the community. Blair's vibrant performance added energy to the show's final season. Blair largely retired from acting in the 1980s and passed away on September 9, 2013, at the age of 80 from breast cancer.
That land on the hill, that's what I want. Worthless as it is.
Doc Burridge, portrayed by Robert Burton. Born on August 13, 1895, in Eastman, Georgia. Robert Burton was 63 years old when he began playing Doc Burridge, North Fork's town doctor, in recurring episodes of The Rifleman. In The Rifleman, Doc Burridge is a gruff yet compassionate physician who tends to the medical needs of the townsfolk, often treating injuries from gunfights or illnesses in the rugged frontier. His pragmatic demeanor and occasional dry humor make him a respected figure, reinforcing the series' themes of community care and resilience. Robert Burton passed away on September 29, 1962, at the age of 67 due to natural causes in Woodland Hill, California, leaving a notable legacy in film and television.
Mr. McCain, this is Jim Lewis.
You must have a pretty good reputation, McCain. You've been in town less than a half.
Niels Swenson, portrayed by Joe Higgins. Born on July 12, 1925, in Logansport, Indiana. Joe Higgins was 33 years old when he first took on the role of Niels Swenson in 1958. In the film, Niels is North Fork's burly blacksmith, known for his strength, good humor, and loyalty to the McCain family. Often seen helping Lucas with physical tasks or town disputes, Niels brings a light-hearted energy to the show. Higgins' jovial performance made Niels a fan favorite. His portrayal of Niels added warmth to North Fork's community. Higgins passed away on June 15, 1998, at the age of 72 due to a heart attack. Eddie Halstead was played by John Harmon. Born on June 30, 1905, in Washington, D.C., John Harmon was 53 years old when he first appeared as Eddie Halstead in 1958. In the series, Eddie is the clerk at North Fork's Hotel, known for his nervous demeanor and occasional involvement in town disputes. His quirky personality and tendency to get flustered under pressure provide comic relief in several episodes. Harmon's expressive performance made Eddie memorable despite his limited appearances. He passed away on August 6, 1985, at the age of 80 from natural causes. His role as Eddie added a unique flavor to the show.
It ain't easy to tell, Lucas. There ain't many men you can talk to. Not about a thing like this.
Toomey was portrayed by Robert Folk. Born on May 5, 1908, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Robert Folk was 50 years old when he first appeared as Toomey in 1958. In The Rifleman, Toomey is a recurring character, often seen as a jovial but troubled drunk in North Fork's saloon. His interactions with Lucas and Micah, particularly when his drinking leads to minor trouble, add both humor and a touch of realism to the show's depiction of frontier life. Folk's rugged charm suited the role perfectly. Folk passed away on February 21, 1989, at the age of 80 from cancer. John Hamilton was played by Harlan Ward, born on November 6, 1970, in Los Angeles, California. Harlan Ward was 41 years old when he appeared as John Hamilton, a banker and North Fork Town Council member, in several episodes. In the series, Hamilton is a pragmatic, sometimes stern figure who often represents the town's business interests, occasionally clashing with Lucas over decisions affecting North Fork. His character adds a layer of civic tension to the series, highlighting the challenges of balancing progress with justice in a frontier town. Harlan Ward passed away on March 13, 1980, at the age of 62 due to cancer, leaving behind a solid career in supporting roles. Freddie Toomey was portrayed by Robert Crawford Jr., born on May 13, 1944, in Beaumont, California. Robert Crawford Jr., the older brother of Johnny Crawford, was 14 years old when he played Freddie Toomey, a young friend of Mark's, in several episodes. Freddie is a typical frontier boy, full of energy and curiosity, often joining Mark in adventures or schoolyard antics. His character adds a youthful perspective to the series, emphasizing themes of friendship and growing up in a challenging environment. As of 2025, Robert Crawford Jr. is 81 years old and has maintained a private life, with little public information about his later career.
What did you say the name of that perfume was that she was using?
Well, I think it's called Lily of the Valley.
Miss Aggie Adams was played by Enid Janes, born on March 15, 1935, in Chicago, Illinois. Enid Janes was 23 years old when she appeared as Miss Aggie Adams, a school teacher in North Fork, in a few episodes. In The Rifleman 1958, Aggie is a kind but firm educator who plays a role in shaping Mark and other children in the community. Her presence highlights the importance of education in the frontier, and her interactions with Lucas often reflect mutual respect. As of 2025, Enid Janes is 90 years old and has largely retired from acting, with limited public information about her later years.
It's a good thing you did, too. With Senator Borden arriving tonight, we're almost out of rooms. Let's see. You wanted 2 rooms in front.
Dave Foley, played by Robert Culp. Born on August 16, 1930, in Oakland, California, Robert Culp was 28 years old when he appeared in The Rifleman, portraying Dave Foley in The Man from Salinas. In The Man from Salinas, Dave Foley is a local hero whose reputation is tested, adding complexity to North Fork's dynamics. Culp's intense and nuanced performances brought depth to these roles, emphasizing themes of redemption and moral courage. Robert Culp passed away on March 24, 2010, at the age of 79 due to a heart attack. He is known for I Spy, 1965-1968, and The Greatest American Hero, 1981-1986, and had a prolific career.
Well, if they do send me, I'll want the benefit of your thoughts, Lucas. We're all interested in what's best for North Fork.
You bet, Mr.
And that wraps up our journey through the transformations of the Rifleman's unforgettable stars. From the steadfast Lucas McCain to the colorful townsfolk and formidable outlaws of North Fork. These actors brought heart, action, and timeless lessons to the classic Western series. Which character is your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you loved this trip back, hit the like button and subscribe for more nostalgic dives into television history. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again.